everyone, thank you for tuning in. So guys, if this is your first time tuning in with me, welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm really excited. So my hair needs a trim, guys. The last time I cut my hair, I done a bit of a big chop. I didn't do a trim. I think it was like a minimum of 10 centimeters. I know it was like somewhere on my butt, and I cut till in my waist basically, so that was quite a nice chunk that I'd taken off. It was about 5 months ago, so I usually try and trim my hair every 3 months just to keep those ends healthy, and it's been 5 months, so it's just about time. And just over a week ago I watched the video of Brad Mondo, where he gives, I love watching his videos, and he gives some advice as to cutting hair at home. And I've been cutting my own hair at home for almost 6 years now, and I think I do an okay job. However, I do things totally different from what Brad suggests, so today I will be trying it his way, and I hope this works, Brad. So I usually cut my hair when it's wet because I use the weight as well to keep the hair straight. I have, however, straightened my hair out before the time I've washed it and straightened it as per your instruction. So I've got, he suggested you need a brush, so I've got my brush, I've got a comb, I've got some hair clips, and they are hair cutting shears or scissors. And then I borrowed some of my daughter's little hair ties because I use the bigger ones, but I think the smaller ones will be more appropriate. The only thing, however, is I noticed that the mannequin that you worked on, Brad, if you ever get to see this video, hi, I love your channel, I love what you do, that's why I'm trying this out. I hope it works. I have a lot of hair and it's very long, so I'm not sure if 4 sections will be enough for me. I'm gonna part them into 4 first and see how that feels. If not, I've got 6 just in case, because I suspect I might need 6 little sections. I'm hoping not. I hope that I can do it with a 4, and I hope I can get this straight. So as per the instruction of the video, you needed to part your hair where you usually wear it, right? So I made the middle part. I think that's kind of safe, right? And then you're supposed to go right to the back. So I'm going to go back. Go right to the back. Okay. Okay, so it's 2 sections, and then you sit from the highest point of the head. I can't remember the word you mentioned. Then you go down behind the ear. Okay, I'll put that one back. Just comb this up. My hair is fine and it gets tangled really quickly, so I'm that person. Just go and get your hair did, and as soon as you walk out the door, when the wind gets you, it's all sticky and tangled as if you didn't comb it that day. So that's me. So the first thing that so I mentioned that I cut my hair when it's wet, and I also usually pull it to the front. And I know that you said we shouldn't do that. The instruction was to keep it at the shoulders. I'm gonna try this quite hard. Feels straight. So I will just be trimming today. I'm not gonna cut the length again like I did 5 months ago. but my ends definitely need a trim. So, okay, that's the one section. It doesn't feel too thick. I think it can work. Gonna take another tie. This is gonna be a problem though, because I cannot see at the back of my head. Fortunately for myself, my hair is long. I can go at the bottom. However, I don't know how someone with shorter hair would do this. I'm combing it now to the side, which I shouldn't do, isn't it? And I think I just pulled down my... Hopefully not. This is tough. It's quite tough. Okay. Okay. Getting my hair tie on the back. Okay, it's the second one done. So now we need to go in. Okay. Okay. This is difficult, guys. Like I said, I can tie mine at the bottom, but I don't know if your hair is shorter how you would do this. Okay. It's even it's flat. This is tight. Why does it feel like it's been slacked? I'm gonna redo this one again. I had a feeling that the shoulders one would be the hardest, because to keep it at your shoulder, I'm gonna try and do it like this, guys. I know it looks weird, but just to not redirect or overdirect, I don't know what they call it. Is that straight? I can't see. Okay, and this one. Are these on? No, he is bulging. Oh, this is tough, this one. Quite tough. Okay, I'll just do this again. Ooh, that's not working. This is so much more difficult than what I usually do, guys. I'm sorry, Brad, but I don't know if this is gonna work. See, there's even a strand that I had missed now. Where does this belong? It feels like it belongs at the back. And this is not tight enough. If I pull, it's not pulling still. I don't know. It's making me nervous, guys. Try this one last time. Okay. Okay. Alright. You see. I don't know. So the point is now to try and get them to the same that's loose. How come? What? Where does this hair belong, guys? Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is not working. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, that's better. I think. I hope. Okay, let me see. So as you guys can see, my ends, they need trimming desperately. Hence I want to do this. Sure. This is really nerve-wracking, guys. I'm just pulling the back to be more even. So like I mentioned, my hair is growing quite quickly now again. It's on my butt once again. I don't know if this is tight, guys. It's making me nervous. Okay, I think this can work. I can point cut. I remember that Brad said you can point cut down into it, and I'm only going to take off about 3 centimeters. That's kind of what you do when you trim your hair. So hopefully it comes out straight. That's my biggest concern right now, is that it's straight. This hair, however, does not look like it's pulling straight. This one's definitely higher than that one. That's more even. Okay, I think I can make this work, guys. So like I said, I'm going to be trimming. So this is about, I'll estimate 5 centimeters. So I'm going to go till about here. I'm going to do 3 centimeters. Alright, let's do this. we're taking out the hair ties. I'm quite nervous about it. Ooh, when I pull it to the front, it doesn't look straight, eh? I don't know if maybe to the side it will be straight. Ooh. There's some longer pieces here. And if you can see, I'll just take this out. I don't know where this goes. Okay. There's definitely a point here. Okay, I'll be removing the second one, the side. Here's the comb. Can you just use the brush, it's fine. Let's see. This looks sort of straight. Let's see. I've got a mirror here in front of me. Okay. Then the back too. Oh gosh. So my fronty, initially I had layers and it's grown out quite a lot. I had a few different layers and yeah, as I said, it's grown out. So the fronty is a bit shorter than the back, but let me just get these hair ties out so that we can see what we are dealing with. Fortunately, I didn't take off too much. It was just a trim to get the ends healthy again. Let me just brush it out. I don't know what happened to the comb. I prefer a comb actually to comb out my hair as opposed to a brush. For me, I feel a brush just creates static with my hair. A lot of time. Okay. So I actually can't see if this is even. It does look like there's a few longer pieces. And if you guys can see these flyaways over here, I'll just snip them. Okay, I don't think it's too bad. Ends feel quite thick, but it's not a problem. That actually looks quite straight, guys. I don't know if you guys can see the length or if it's straight. So like I said, I had layers and things, so that's why these sides are shorter, but I hope this is straight. I can't see. So I'm gonna wait till my hubby wakes up. Him and baby are taking a nice afternoon nap. However, I'm just gonna fix up these because I've had these like layer bang things for quite some time and they need trimming as well. They're growing out nicely. I don't really want to recreate bang layers, but they need a trim. So I'm gonna trim these as well. They kind of skew even now. So I'm just gonna get these sorted. I do have a nice big mirror in my bedroom, so I'll check there if I can see. If not, I'll just ask hubby when he wakes up if it's straight. But this is I'm gonna be honest guys, this is not the easiest way to cut your hair for myself. Sorry Brad, no offense to you, but this was really hard, I think, because I can't see what I'm doing, right? Even though I have a mirror in front of me, it's really difficult because, like, I understand that you explained that you're a hairdresser, you know what you're talking about, but you worked on a mannequin. You know, if you had put on a wig and done what you had done, you would see the struggle I'm experiencing. It's not easy, so this is why I prefer to, like, rather redirect or over direct. I don't know what you guys call it in the hairdressing terms, because I'm not a hairdresser. I just usually trim it and manage my hair. But I'll need to ask someone to check if it is straight for sure. It does look straight from what I can see. I can't say for certain, but like I said, I don't know, because my hair is like super long right now, it was easy for me to work underneath or at the back basically. But for someone with short hair, I don't know how they would possibly tie those back ends and do what you've asked them to do. It's really difficult. So yeah, I don't know if that is, I know I do it in a much easier way, and yeah, so like I said, I don't think it's the worst way it can be done. Obviously don't use a butcher knife and that sort of thing, but that is definitely not user friendly if you're doing it on your own hair. And I know that you mentioned initially you must ask someone for help or something, but what if you don't have like help or something? So I'm just gonna trim these ends as well. I don't know how it grew out so skew, like some long, some short. It's crazy. Let me just get more here. They feel the same thickness, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to, like you said, point that into this to trim it. Just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, on the side. So just make sure they're even. Okay, that looks good. And then the last piece that needs a trim is this little one over here. Just gonna grab this hair clip. See, I've got some longer hairs over here. Let's get rid of that. So how I usually do my bangs, I just lift it up a little bit. Just make sure I've got everything. Some more coming out. That's okay. So I'm just going to trim them. Alright, so I've trimmed all the hair, all the layers that I have that I'm aware of, and like I said, I will confirm with hubby a bit later. Wow, I need to change. But I've just put on this old top to do the cutting, and I actually put on white so that I could see my hair, because I know that Brad said you need to kind of see between your hair, and when I have a black top on and my hair is really dark, I can't really see, so the white helps with that. Well, that's just my personal opinion. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. It was really tricky for me, but fun, and I hope the results were successful. So far from what I can see, it was. It does look fairly even, so I'm not mad about it. And like I said, I'll just ask hubby just to check for me a bit later whether it is straight, but it does look quite good from what I can see. See, when you pull it to the front, it makes me nervous because then I see these points over here, but when it's at the back it feels straight. But I'll need for you to check for me once I'm standing up straight, and I'll obviously see on this video footage now once I edit it, because I've stood up for you guys straight to see. I'm sure you guys have seen how big my belly is now already. I can't believe I'm 6 months already, guys. Time is flying and this baby is growing. I look like someone that's 8 months already, but it's fine. As long as baby's healthy, I don't mind. Once baby's out, I can always work on my body again and get my figure back. But like I said, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so now. Also hit the bell notification so that you get notified when I do upload new content. Thank you once again, and I'll catch you on the next video.